This episode of the Brilliance Plus Passion podcast is brought to you by Groundhog Day is an event, not a business strategy. Are you ready to finally solve those pesky issues that keep holding back your business success and never seem to go away? Embrace the power of the S.P.R.I.N.G formula that unearths the issues and opportunities burrowed beneath the surface, and grow your business so you thrive from your intersection of your brilliance and your passion. Claim your copy today at www.thegroundhogbook.com. Welcome to the Brilliance Plus Passion podcast. Join us as we celebrate entrepreneurs, business creators, and brilliant minds who reveal what they are doing to make the world a better place by being part of it. Be sure to visit our website at www.brilliancepluspassion.com. While you're there, subscribe to us via your favorite network. Now sit back, lean in, tune in, get your notepad and 2 pens ready, and let's get started.
My name is Adam Homey. I'm your host, and I am honored by your wise decision to tune in and invest in yourself today. Right now, we are speaking with Marian McSpadden, and let me tell you a little bit about Marian. Marian is a very interesting person I've been speaking with. She does various types of coaching, and just to share a little bit about her background, Marian and her husband own a multimillion-dollar company. She crossed culture and escaped a religion cult in the dark. Interesting. She wasn't tied to her cage physically, but her mindset was trapped. Her first biggest disappointment in her new place of life. It's almost like she's answering all the questions in advance, but we're going to have some fun during the conversation. Her first biggest disappointment in her new place in life was that most people have something they're trapped in. Through her own experiences of learning, not everything was going to work out the way she expected, and yet never quitting, she developed a private coaching program and helps others break free from something that is not working. Marian speaks to groups on how to become clear on who they are and to break free. When things don't work out, you don't quit, because that's how you get the payoff. Marian, welcome aboard. It is so great to have you here.
Thank you, Adam.
First question. How does the work you do currently make the world a better place for your clients, customers, and the world at large?
Well, if you've ever been trapped in something, you know that you're not very happy there. So I help people get happy. I help people get to where they can move. And if you're trapped, something is limiting you. And I don't like limitations. I remember somebody telling me when I was still on the religious side, where I was limited in a lot of things, especially in my mindset and in my heart. They said, Marian, you are trapped with a cage on 3 sides. All you have to do is turn and walk out. The backside's open.
Wow, that is quite profound. So tell us a bit more, like what exactly it is you do. I know we were chatting a bit about this before we went live.
I help people get free from those things that are limiting them. And a lot of things are that if we just need to make a turn, we need to make that shift. And most of the time we don't, because we don't know how.
Yeah. So in your experience, what are the 3 most common questions that people have as they're discovering and enjoying their process of figuring out how best to work with you? In other words, hire you. So what are some of the FAQs, I guess is what I'm saying?
Well, people want to know who they are. You know, if you get caught in a circumstance that you're unsure, you know, who am I? How do I get to experience this new opportunity in life? This is going on in my life, when this is happening in my life, and to become really clear who we are and who we're not. And then as we navigate forward, we just work through that process. And so that's what people, you know, they want. We start out with, what do you want? And everybody's unique and they have different wants. So that's what we focus on. What do you want? And then get clear on who you are and who you're not.
Yeah. What are questions that you wish prospective clients and customers would ask you?
I wish they would ask me if I could help them be all they want it to be.
If you could help them be all they wanted to be.
Yep. If I could help them do that, and I could say with a resounding yes, I can help you be all you want to be.
That is something that even I never thought to ask. I've never thought to ask a prospective coach. I've never thought to ask a prospective mentor, can you help me be what I want to be, everything I want to be? Never thought to just ask that outright.
I did that myself when I went through my changes. I didn't know who I was, didn't know where I was headed. I knew that I now identified that the trap wasn't working. So what I had to do was make that decision, which is that turning. When I made that decision, then I had to have that plan, and I didn't know what that plan was. So as somebody that was now trusting God in a different way, my prayer was, God, you make me all you want me to be. You have a big plan, and I don't know what it is. So you make me all you want me to be.
I love that. I love that sentiment. Now, let's have some fun here. So we're going to switch to a bit of a lightning round, and this is where folks get to know a bit more about Marian McSpadden as a human being. And this is really one of my favorite parts of the Brilliance plus Passion project, because we get to find where that intersection is and what powerfully motivates us to make the world a better place by being part of it. So the first question, and I love when people ask me this, is what is something that people who know you, what would they be surprised to learn about you?
I think most people would be surprised that I'm afraid.
Afraid?
Yeah, afraid that they would probably be surprised that it has been hard for me to talk to people.
Okay. Wow. What do you hope people say about you when you're not around to hear it? I knew you'd like that one.
I've never given it a thought because I really don't care what people say about me. I've had to learn to put on thick skin and take the courage and step through my fears and talk when I don't want to talk and stop thinking about myself. Stop thinking about what other people think about me. So I don't give it too much consideration. You don't like who I am or what I say, that's your problem. So what I want people to say is, oh my goodness, you put me on a hot spot right there. I would want them to say that they could trust me. I would want them to say that I am somebody who has integrity. And if I have an error somewhere, they have the confidence in me that I would do what I needed to do to make it right.
Great. If you could go back in time and change one thing you've done or one thing that's happened for you, what would it be and why?
I would have made sure that I would have been in a position where I could have been a mother. And the way my life unfolded, I was not a mother. So I do wish that I could have been a mother.
Yeah. What famous person, alive or dead, would you like to meet? And if you had the opportunity to do so, what questions would you ask?
Person that I could meet.
Alive or dead, whoever it would be.
Alive or dead. Just a couple people to my mind. One of them is Mother Teresa, perhaps. How did she have a heart as big as she did and so selflessly live her life where it wasn't about her? And I think I'm attracted to people who live life fearlessly and boldly, and it's not about them anymore, but they have a passion. And what is it? Brilliance and passion that is greater than their fears, greater than their inadequacies even.
Yeah, that's something. What motivates and inspires you to keep going when you're having a tough time or facing a challenge?
God. I've got a really deep relationship with God, and it is what sustained me through my changes when I escaped in the dark. It is what sustained me when I didn't know how to go on because I was left one culture and tried to pick up a new culture because it was so different from what I was raised. I was raised in a very conservative horse and buggy setting with a lot of limitations. And again, I say it wasn't that I didn't like the environment. I loved my horse. My horse's name was Little Ann, and I could ride her. I could drive her, it was really hard for me to leave her behind me because she was more than a horse. She was my friend. And I didn't have any way to take her with me. So, and people that I loved, it wasn't like I was leaving because I was angry at everything in the world. I had a new purpose and something new in me. So that was my driving force, was to follow who God had created me to be. And I wanted to be all he had created me to be. So that meant I couldn't stop at fear. I couldn't stop at disappointments. I couldn't stop at anything that was going to trap me again, because I knew what it felt like to be trapped, and I didn't want to be trapped again. So that's kind of a long answer, but yes.
Absolutely. Now, finally, and I know you have a special gift for our listeners, and I'm going to share that with them in just a moment. But in general, right now, what is one action you want our listeners to take as soon as they finish listening to us today?
Well, if they would connect with me, I think that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a free gift that they can.
Yep. I'll take care of that. Okay. What I'm referring to is, in general, like if they were to just turn off their computer, turn off their phone, or whatever it was they were using to stream this, and do something for themselves, for society, for the community, their market, their audience, whatever, what would it be?
Well, I would say take a look at your life and set your calendar where you can vacation somewhere, perhaps at a hotel or a resort or your backyard, wherever you're out of your normal environment, and set a day aside where you can really evaluate your life and say, this is working, this is not working. This could be better here. We're doing this well. How can we add to that? Or just evaluate everything in your personal life for one day, and then spend the second day evaluating your business life if you're a business owner, and make that plan. Don't push it off. Don't put it off. Make a plan.
Awesome.
To do that.
Awesome. Well, fantastic. First of all, thank you for joining us. And before you go, I know you have a little something for us. So for all of our listeners, here's where you need to go. Go to the website, everythingyouTry.com/break free. Here's why I want you to go there. This is something I'm going to have to check out for myself. Marian has put together a fantastic resource for you. And these are the 5 steps that she used to break free. And then she discovered they work other places too. So you can use it in business, health, relationships, and pretty much everywhere, just as Marian did. Once again, that URL, you can see the link if you're on our website at brilliancepluspassion.com. Otherwise, if you're out jogging or something like that, it's everythingyouTry.com/break free. And with that, thank you so much for being with us today. It's been an honor, and believe me, an education.
Thank you, Adam. I'm honored. I consider it being in your living room when I'm invited into.
This is my living room, so that's serendipitous.
Thank you for tuning into the Brilliance Plus Passion podcast, where we celebrate entrepreneurs, business creators, and brilliant minds who are making a difference for their community, market, and audience. Remember to visit our website at www.brilliancepluspassion.com and enjoy even more great episodes like this one. Again, while you're here, subscribe to us via your favorite network. We look forward to seeing you next time on the Brilliance Plus Passion podcast.